Over Westside, everybody know everybody, right? I got nothing but love in my heart for Westside niggas, nothing but love.
Live from Detroit, live from Detroit, live from
Detroit. Pink suits with hats to match, big crocodiles and Cadillacs. You looking for the fattest sacks? This is where it's at. Windows tinted, seats fully reclined. Keep the hands on the burner, cause niggas know that it's money on their mind.
Yo, what up, though? It's your man J.Johnson, aka the tinfoil hat titan, aka the conspiracy realist, aka the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, aka I only debate my equals, everybody else I teach, also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice, Young Caesar, because you know you can't run without me, Mr. If you don't like me, fight me. I got kicked out of Noah's Ark because they couldn't find another animal just like me, aka the Westside T'Challa, the new leader of Wakanda. Don't debate me, debate your mama. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
What up, though? You got the Ink Town legend in the house, AJ. Half of the connected experience, man. Keeping Shop Talk moving while Dame out. So let's see what we got today.
Yes, welcome back, Shop Talk Podcast, episode 494.
On you
hoes. We not done. Shout out to my good brother AJ, man, for stepping in while Dame is recovering. Y'all know he did have his surgery this past Monday, which was a success, and he just in the recovery stage. He posted a few times on the socials in true Dame fashion. I talked to him via text this morning, and he said he just tired as hell, sleeping a lot because of the pain and the good dope that he's on. So, you know what I'm saying? Lift our brother up in prayer and support, until he I'm not sure when he gonna feel like talking or can talk, you know what I'm saying, whether it's next week, week after next, but we're not done. We still posting up.
He definitely mentioned how good the dope was. I said, come on, damn, you wild. be careful with that shit, doggy. You feel what I said?
Well, nigga, open up your chest, dog. That shit, like if you probably gotta be on some drugs for quite some time for that shit just to stop hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's why I'm blessed and happy that I ain't had no major surgeries, man. Because sometimes the dope might just be too good. You don't know if you gonna get addicted to that shit. That's the long and the short of it. You feel what I'm saying? So blessed to never have to go through that, and he blessed to go through it and come through it. So big up there.
Mate, the biggest surgery I've had was my Achilles, when I tore my Achilles, and they gave me anesthesia. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, by the time you count to 10, like you're gonna be waking up and this shit gonna be over. And I'm like, fuck out of here. Nigga, 10, 9, 8. And it was like, are you Mr. Johnson? But they gave me some Vicodins afterwards. I never taken none of that shit though.
So, yeah, I never take the shit they give me either, bro, because it's like I said, I don't want to find out I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was 2010, 2011 and shit. Anyway, how was your week, my brother?
Man, it was good. Well, if people don't know, we actually got the job coaching middle school girls basketball at Summit Academy. So this is the first time me and Bro go coach together. So we was up there this week. We just was up there while the varsity and JV and a couple of 8th grade girls was doing some conditioning. 2 of the 6th graders came, but just acclimating ourselves with the surroundings and getting the girls to know us. And because it's all a system, and we all go try to run the same system. So when the girls move up, they'd be familiar with the system and Coach Chuck and everybody over there. So man, we've been doing that. Then my oldest daughter, man, she got her first high school homecoming tomorrow, man. So we getting her ready. She actually getting her hair done right now. So getting her ready for that. And then other than that, my aunt passed, my pops passed a few months ago and shit. His older sister passed. So tomorrow we gotta go to her memorial service. They pro cremation on that side of the family. So we just having a memorial service for her. So rest in peace, Auntie Kim. We definitely gonna miss you.
Man, my thoughts and prayers with you and the family for that, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
How
was your week?
Man, it was it started off pretty rough, honestly, man. So Sunday, uh I was doing some stuff for the my team at work. We went to Top Golf, you know what I'm saying? Everything was great. And I hollered at Mike. We had a business idea. I like, dog, go buy this website. That's a great idea. And he called me back a couple hours later when I was leaving. And when I answered the phone, I could just tell something was off. And he informed me that his little brother passed away, man. So Mike was gonna be on, Muddy was gonna be on this week, but it's a lot going on, man. And it's tough losing a loved one. It's tough losing a brother. I
Yeah.
done Mike as well as his little brother since I was 20 years old. I'm 43. You know what I'm saying? So for the last 23 years, his family has been an extended family for me and vice versa, man. So it's just a pretty tough loss, you know what I'm saying, to take. Um, just a lot, you feel me? And
Yeah.
hold my other brother up in prayer, you know what I mean? All
Yeah,
you
and
can
that's
do.
his little brother too, right?
Yeah, his little brother. Tough. It's a bad break, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike as well. Yesterday was his birthday.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yesterday was his birthday. His little brother passed the day before his little brother's birthday, and also passed on his daughter's birthday. So it was like
That's
one of
tough,
those.
man.
Yeah, it's really tough. So
That is tough, bro.
yeah, so much love and respect to my brother Mike, and holding him up in prayer as well. You know what I mean? Something to
Yeah.
have it's tough to the week is interesting. You know what I'm saying? So that was Sunday. Dame shit was Monday. You know what I'm saying? Got word early that his mid-afternoon that his surgery was a success. So that made me feel better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Via a text that said, "I'm still alive, niggas."
Yeah, that nigga. Let me go. 'Cause I'm in a few group tra- I'm in a group. I'm a few group texts with Dame. The one he sent to us was, "I'm not dead."
Okay, I'm not dead. Yeah, yeah.
Like, no, this nigga crazy. And then the one he sent to the Royal Rumble was like, he's still alive. But his child's mom, his youngest son, mom is the one who texted me. The one that last week's episode was about.
Yeah, yeah.
Text me and let me know that the surgery was a success. So God bless her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It was a wild episode. Hopefully she never hears that because
Or no, or hopefully she do, because he did apologize and it wasn't like niggas was all on his side. See, sometimes women be thinking like niggas, you hang with a nigga, you think like a nigga, and it's like, no, not on every situation. Really just on maybe one thing that we do together, whether it be watch football, play poker, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta let people know, like, no, nigga, we was not on board with that shit.
man, it was wild because Dame always say, "Yo, me and you alike." Me and Dame are not alike. You feel me? Not on everything. So
Right.
niggas probably think that like, yeah, Dame, Jay, you co-sign. No, we hold each other accountable. You feel
Right.
me? That's
I'm
how.
actually saying no sign on that one because you flagrant, my nigga.
Yeah.
But you were flagrant. It turned out for the best though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So shout out to y'all who still tapping in, watching the pods on YouTube.
YouTube.
I think this one is gonna go on YouTube, but next week, well, all of these still going on YouTube, but like next week, I will be finished uploading episodes and everything, and we be back on Apple and all the other ones. Shout out to SoundCloud, the original OG, for
Still got
holding.
our shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Is y'all stuff going too?
No, that's what I'm saying. When I typed it in, it was there. You feel what I mean? So I pressed play on one, it played and everything. But at first, when my brother typed it in, it wasn't. So it's just some weird shit going on with it. That's just them flexing their power, though, bro. That's the exact same thing we was talking about when we first started this. Talk about how much is a stream. Why do these people want to be a part of controlling where you stream this at? Because when it just was on SoundCloud, everybody just went to the website, right? Then they got involved and Apple dropped the ball and all of that. So it's like they just flexing their muscle. Why you messing with the little man? Like it's people way 50 times bigger that we know got some violations. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Why make it hard for the people trying to come up? I just hate that type of scenario and situation.
And trust me, I'm not making no universal money. like what? I don't understand it. You feel me? But no UMG money. That's what I meant by that. But I didn't know that SoundCloud shit was still there. I went back and looked at some of that shit, man. I'm like, oh, y'all was really tapping in. We ain't the last episode that we dropped on SoundCloud was 191, episode 191. So that was 2020. About 2 months before the pandemic, because episode 200 was the day of the pandemic when we were in the lockdown. So niggas went back and was fucking with them episodes. It was like thousands of listens in there and shit. I'm like, man, I used to like SoundCloud better too, because comments was be in there at the time that it happened.
Yeah.
So it was a whole community built in initially. Now we go into other platforms and everything to build a community, and it was really there from the start.
Yeah, and then they split it up too by having so many different things, because some people like to listen here, some people like to listen there. It's people listening on Deezer. You feel what I'm saying?
And people it's a bunch of podcast apps that niggas don't be on, but like a lot of people, BuzzFeed, Buzzsprout, and it's a whole bunch of different podcast apps that people mess with. So shout out to y'all for tapping in. Man, I wanted to ask you about some of these. I come across some wild shit sometimes. You feel me? And I just be needing like-minded. I want to hear what other people think about some of this shit, because like this shit is insane. This person is an artist from Detroit. So I'm not gonna say too much. You feel me? I've personally interviewed the person before, been in the studio a few times, whatever. But I want to get your opinion on what this young man is talking about, because I want to hear what you say.
I wasn't sober, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say if I drank lean before I got here, and let's just say you ate Chick-fil-A before you got here, who did the most drugs?
I would dare to say probably the lean, because the lean's probably got more effect to your physical
in that moment.
I mean, in terms,
but in the long run,
but I feel like even in the long run, I feel like the lean. I feel like you
put it like this.
You go through withdrawals.
All right, let's
you ain't gonna go through withdrawals if you stop eating chicken.
Yes, you is.
I don't know.
You gonna you know. Okay, let me ask you this.
Because them withdrawals off opiates are painful, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what are the withdrawals off the chicken when you withdrawing off of chlorine and other shit?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, because I never stopped eating chicken, so I haven't done that. That's what I'm
saying. So you do way more drugs than me. If I drank lean 2 weeks out the month,
right?
You've been eating chicken your whole life. You do way more drugs than me every day, and you drug your whole family.
But I don't know if I could overdose on chicken.
You don't have to overdose. It's not meant for you to overdose on it.
All right, I'm just gonna stop it right there. What is this nigga talking about, man? Like, what is this nigga talking about, man?
So to be fair, I think he's speaking on like the major chemicals in Chick-fil-A, because they specifically said Chick-fil-A. And I think he probably going off of something he's seen online where it said all the ingredients of Chick-fil-A, because he did mention chlorine. He didn't mention steroids, like if he was talking about regular chicken, he mentioned chlorine. So I believe he may be speaking about like all the ingredients that they say in Chick-fil-A, like chlorine, antifreeze, and all of that, blah, blah, blah. And he's saying over time, you go eat Chick-fil-A way more than I'm gonna drink lean. But what it really sounds like is he making an excuse for still wanting to use a drug that's so detrimental to your health. You know what I mean? Anything you can overdose on is go kill you in the long run also. You feel what I'm saying? Chlorine, eat chlorine-filled chicken or not. So, but I definitely saw that and I definitely laughed. But I definitely kind of was like, I seen that list, so I probably know where he was going with that. What you think? Because it was wild. Dog was like, I never stopped eating chicken.
Respectfully, he looked like he on both. Okay. I don't think that
Respectfully, yeah.
Respectfully, you feel me? Like, what is it with rappers and lean though?
Hey
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
the
I
need,
don't.
listen, the need to feel accepted when it just was a Texas thing, like, oh, now I got it. Not in and start moving to the Midwest. I'm the nigga in the Midwest with it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah, you got liquid heroin, and if you drink too much, you out of there, buddy.
I don't get it. And this is finding a justification was like, well, shit, I do drugs, you do drugs too. My nigga, heroin, because that's what it is, and chicken is two totally different things. Like, one of them you're not gonna die from anytime soon. Like, I mean, they say, well, heart disease is the number one killer in the country, in the world, damn it, but it definitely in America. But that's usually like from beef and pork and shit like that. My nigga, you cannot put the equivalency of, and he trying to, like, this is what I don't like, or what I find funny is like when you try to word it to get the other nigga to agree with you and he not agreeing, he was like, well,
I've never stopped eating chicken.
he's like, with the withdrawals from that, nigga, what? We already know what this drug does. And it when it was pure or form, all the Houston niggas who used to do that shit didn't. I don't know if you saw the art of dialogue, and he was talking to Paul Wall, and he was like, Joel Santana said you got him hooked, and he wasn't like blaming him, but he was like got him hooked, and he was like he took zero accountability. He was like, no, man, I mean that shit, it was all right back then. Like, no, nigga, it wasn't never okay.
It wasn't never right. Yeah, like
You don't even understand your influence that you got on the people you actually know in real life. What kind of influence you got on people who listening to your music? How many people did Paul? Shout out to Paul Wall, but how many people did you get hooked on this drug?
listen, man, that's why I say, like, as an adult, like, music is some of the most sinister. It's one of the most sinister things on this earth, man.
Big facts.
Like, that's why I just don't. I don't understand it, dog. Because like we was talking about Young Boy, how they canceled the concert, and I was like, I really don't know nobody personally who listened to Young Boy. So I asked my oldest baby. I said, "Hey, you listen to Young Boy?" She was like, "Yeah." So then I told you we was going to practice and stuff, and they be getting a groove on the music. All they playing is Young Boy, and I'm like, first of all, dog, I ain't even on this nigga's frequency to understand what he's saying. It sounds like real live gibberish to me, and it's not a Young Boy, but when I try to clue in and key in and like actually listen, it's nothing but destruction. And this is what basketball playing girls is warming up to. Talk about fucking hoes with no rubbers, stuff like that. Now this dude team, and if that get them going, that get them going. But this is so inappropriate for children because you still a child. I don't care if you're in the ninth grade. Like he touching these niggas, and I said they on the wrong frequency, dog. You feel what I'm saying? They on the wrong frequency, man, and that nigga on the wrong frequency. Anything that promote the drugs and shit. I mean, of course, we had songs about weed and all of that, but I still have yet to find somebody overdosed and died off of weed. You know what I mean? And I just feel like they hold the power, and I'm saying rappers and shit, they just never use it for good, because if you're using it for good, it come across like you're using it for good and you wouldn't have the power. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all dropping jewels, which y'all think is jewels in the music, but y'all still leading niggas to the penitentiary, bro. We still got too many blacks in the penitentiary, dog. We still got too many young men not being fathers.
That nigga just got out the penitentiary. You
And
feel
said
me?
it was fun. Now, this ain't a knock to you, dog, but jail ain't fun. Ask your son or your daughter, was jail fun when you was in jail, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Ask your loved ones, was jail fun when they can't sleep because they don't know what's going on in there, and they don't know how you living, or if you hurt, or if it's a race riot today, or if it's go be one tomorrow, or did you get in trouble because people know you and you high profile? Hey, bro, that's not fun, man. You can't convince me that's fun. And you never go convince me that's fun. And you never go convince me that niggas don't lead niggas to the penitentiary. And it's like, you might as well get a check. This for all y'all niggas. This ain't even directed at dude, but y'all might as well get a check from the government. Y'all work for the FBI, the CIA. Y'all work for all of that. Y'all work for the Department of Corrections because y'all sending niggas to it. Y'all glamorize everything. Listen, man, selling drugs is not fun. Being in shootouts and all of that is not fun. Having real live beef is not fun. This from somebody who did all of this. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes I gotta look at my kids and be like, damn, I'm still here. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't no super gangster and none of that, but all of those things apply to that has happened in my life, and all of those things, one wrong turn. I remember one time, this when I was in the Jesus heavy, and we was funking heavy with some niggas. I mean, really, really, really funking with some niggas. Like, really funking with some niggas. Fights, shootouts, pulling guns. So I'm on the phone. At this time, I'm on the phone. My girlfriend is Monday night, man. I'll never forget this. Now, we had a sectional over there on Hickory. That house was off the hook, real live, off the hook. So we have a sectional, but usually I won't sit in front of a window. But the sectional go all the way across the window. And the TV is kind of in the middle of that, if it makes sense. So you walk in the kitchen, you turn, and when you in the living room, the TV right there. So that's the middle of the sectional. So I'm watching Monday Night Football, right? And I'm on the phone with my girl at the time, and we just kicking it. But something was like, I always credit this to God, right? Like I said, I was heavy into Jesus, but I'm crediting this to God, right? So God was like, sit on the floor, but don't stand up and sit on the floor. So I slid down the couch because I was sitting on the couch, kicked back in the sectional. My head was up, damn near up against the window, right?
Yeah.
So I heard like, get on the floor, but don't stand up and do it. So I just slid on the floor, talking on the phone. As soon as my ass hit the floor, nigga shots started coming through the window. I mean, as soon as my ass hit the floor, I'm like, oh my God. So the people we was living with, he come out to the front, but I'm on the floor though. So when I hear the shots, I get on the ground. So he know I was just sitting there because he just walked through to go to his room. So when he come, I'm laying on the ground. He think I'm hit because he know where I was sitting in and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So he get busy. You know what I'm saying? And then the other nigga I live with, he get busy out of his room window because you gotta drive past his room window and shit. So then we come out. I don't know where my brother was at. He might have been at work or some shit because it was Monday night. So it's probably like the second quarter because I never forget this shit. And I'm like, damn, man, like this shit is way more. So this is at 18. You feel what I'm saying? That could have been over. I don't know none of y'all. I ain't got no wife, no kids. But when I look back, I be like, this is all revved up and ramped up by the music, because at that time the Hot Boys was super popular. That nigga BG was super gangster, and niggas was wild, and everybody in our age range. And you know, we a small city, so nobody feel like they backing down. Nigga, we ain't backing down. We ain't backing down. We ain't backing down. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
let me ask you something, because Inkster is not Detroit, and I've never lived anywhere. I've lived different places, but like most of my life, I've never lived in the quote unquote shadow of a city. If you don't Detroit, niggas try to act like your city is not tough. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all not this. How much of what you think was going on in Inkster was because of the music, and also proven to the metro area that also is like, yo, nigga, we just as tough as Detroit, if not tougher?
So I can speak for Inkster when I say this. I would say a small percentage because it was internal. You feel what I'm saying? So internally, we trying to prove shit to each other versus trying to make Detroit know that we something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's different if we was in Detroit keeping up trouble. You feel what I'm saying?
But it's almost like, if it's internal, almost like you proving it to yourself. You feel me? Like, nah, nigga, we ain't little niggas. And I show you that we not little niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of that from every side. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Every single side, because you got to think. So Inkster is 2 projects. So now when it comes down to it, who project the hardest? Okay, so say one project established that they like that, but it's niggas over here that's like that. But then it's other neighborhoods. I'm from the Mid East. I have no clue why it's called that, but that's between Carlisle. That's between Carlisle and Middle Belt, Inkster Road to Annapolis, right? So now we got to make sure that they know that we something, right? Then across the road got to do the same thing. Then across the ave got to do the same thing. When it all boils down to it, we all know each other though. That's dumb. We all, my cousin know your cousin, my sister date your homeboy, my homeboy date your cousin. It's just so small that it's like the need to make sure that them niggas know that, you feel what I'm saying? We could give a fuck about what the city think, because if we make it out there, that means we've been on a rampage and we the now we the representation. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like it just was so internal. You feel what I'm saying? You're trying to prove it to them while trying to prove it to yourself. Because I don't care what nobody think or what nobody say. Yeah, it be in niggas, but even the niggas that is in, you gotta psych yourself up at least the first time to do some shit that you can't turn back from. That's the long and the short. You have to psych yourself up. A nigga can say what he want. A nigga mama can be gangster. A nigga daddy can be gangster. Granddaddy, his motherfucking ancestors from the slave ship, if you think you was a slave, could be gangster, but you gotta psych yourself up to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I had to psych myself up and give myself a reason in my mind why I would sell drugs to somebody else's parent. And when I say drugs, I don't count marijuana as a drug. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to psych myself up to do that, because the long and the short is I'm not broke. I don't have to do this. I didn't start because a nigga gave me some money. I mean, gave me some work because I ain't had no money. I actually got a job and I'm going to buy my own work. But I could honestly say at this time, but I'm influenced by the music. You feel what I'm saying? And that by a bunch of shit, but that music, what, like you always say, that ghetto dope that make every nigga think he can cook some crack. I'm about to go buy some and see if I can do it. You know, not me personally, but you understand what I'm saying.
In
So
1999, that nigga gave us the recipe for
it,
crack.
it was 90, it was 96 turning to 97. Ghetto dope came out in 97, I think.
You were absolutely right, because I was on the bus at Cass, and I left there like 97, 98. I left there after the 10th grade. I used to listen to that shit. So yeah, you absolutely right. They gave us the recipe for crack cocaine, and not the process too. Like, don't get it from a nigga that you don't know. Nigga said 1 gram of powder for every 7 grams of coke. Like the actual recipe.
Nigga was teaching us a chemistry class on that bitch, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Master P has been trying to kill us for quite some time.
Listen, man, and I don't know Master P, and he appeared to try to do a lot of good, but bro, you led niggas to the penitentiary too. So you going through a cleansing process. You got to clean that shit off. You done got niggas amped up to do something to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that shit weigh on niggas, man.
I do not believe that nigga is in the cleaning process, dog. I think he is a grifter, and I think he moves on to the next grift. Right now, it's some shit posted around, but he was talking about Jesus and everything like that. Man, that nigga has this is fucked up because it's Master P.
But it's not though. It's not.
It's
See, that's the thing. It's the truth because it's Master P.
That nigga has sold us poison in the music. He sold us poison in the movies. He sold us poison in the chips, in the food. That nigga had cell phone service. That nigga, everything that you could possibly. That nigga, he sells his food to black people, and it's loaded with sodium and salt, like one of the number one killers of our people. And we'll sit there on an all black platform, on our radio show at least, platform like, yeah, y'all don't ask this shit to the other niggas. We don't know the other niggas. We know you. We trust you. They buying this because of you. Why would you do this to your own people? Well, the white man do it. Why you want to be like the white man? I never understood them.
That is not my barometer, bro. My barometer come from inside my bloodline. Like my granddad, my dad, my uncles, my aunties. I don't think people really understand that. Like when they say shit like that, like what you really doing is saying they do it, it's okay. Why can't I? Or they do it, it's fucked up, so I'm gonna be fucked up too. Nah, bro. They do it because they not spiritually connected to shit but greed and destruction. You feel what I'm saying? So you
Really like, I saw them niggas work out on y'all, and y'all never caught on. So y'all are easy Vic, and I'm gonna do it too.
exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but you know, you can't even tell that to somebody who still don't got a clear mind frame, because that's what it really take. Like, when you really got vision, see, everybody can see, so they got sight, except for the niggas who blind, but some of them can see too. Shout out to Stevie Wonder. But when you really got the clear vision, it's like, I can't believe I went for that. And you try to tell people, and you like, oh, you still going for it some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Like even with the music with the women, dog, they only push whore rap to black girls, dog. They only push whore rap, and then the top two, they they really not even black, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They islanders over here acting like Americans and pushing whore rap, bro. The machine is
Shit,
disgustingly
you
sad,
can
dog.
you can even go top three. If Nikki, not she Islander, Cardi, and then Lotto half white. So like it ain't.
Yeah, and we don't know where Sexy Red from. She looked like an American nigga, but they good at hiding, man. The people really think that these be conspiracy theories, but it's not, bro. My kid, listen, I drive my daughter to school every morning, bro. I be like, why are they playing these songs on the radio? Between 6 to 10, this shit shouldn't be on the radio. We taking kids to school. Chris Brown talking about fucking early in the morning on the radio. Niggas talk about they a mud. Then they go play the Kendrick song. You a fan, that song, they go play that. Then they go, like, why are they playing
So
this?
listen, I saw JD on somebody podcast talking about there is no one in the marketplace who makes music for teens any longer.
It's
So now
not.
for teens and children, so now you have the adults making music for children, and everybody's listening to the same thing. So that's why your children are listening to adult content, and your adults are catering music that's for adults but catering to children. And it's like, it's a weird place, and I never thought about it that way. I mean, he made his whole career off of
That
from the
age
Bow
group.
Wows to all the young ones. And I'm like, yo, that is right. But to answer your question, why are they playing that in the morning? What else is there to play?
You can find something. I'm just saying, find a better selection. Like, it's just some of these songs in the morning is like very like, my nigga, you know I'm in the car with kids. You feel what I'm saying? Why I even gotta let, okay, they might not say it around me, but why they go get out? Why you even want them to get out in the school and go in there with that mentality? Bow Wow was the last American child rap star, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's why this how I knew niggas was fucked up in the brain. What's the nigga name from Chicago? Fuck around and fuck around and fuck around and get smoked. He was like a little kid though when he came out saying that.
No, that was Dog from that was Meek Young Boy from
No, no,
Freedom.
no. That was from the nigga from Chicago. He grew up and couldn't even catch a hit when Chicago was on. That was his shit. But the nigga was like a little boy, and all these grown-ups was singing that. Man, why in the fuck is you singing along to a 10-year-old talking about you fucking around and get smoked? So then if something happened to you, what you thought we thought was gonna happen to a nigga talking like this at 10 years old? And that's nothing against him, because I
Yeah.
was a wild kid too. But now I'm a grown-up and I'm looking at this shit like, nigga, look at you. You could be a rap superstar. You marketable. And this is what you choose to talk about because you won't. Come on, man. Chief Keef Blue. It was 20 niggas in his grandma's house with guns. What the fuck is your grandma doing? She don't know what the fuck going on downstairs, nigga. It's niggas with machine guns documented on some shit that went super was international, nigga. And this is in your grandma's basement or living room. Like, come
You know
on.
what? Niggas be, I don't listen to Chief Keef, Sosa, whatever y'all call him, and I understand he has like a massive following, and people are saying that like, yo, he influenced every rapper that's out now and everything. I don't listen to them. Never really did to say that's fact or not. What I do know is when them videos he started, the ones you talking about with your grandma and house and everything like that, it was at that time when Dex Osama and Detroit niggas started doing that shit as well. Like once we seen it, oh, the influence is out. We can just be magged up, strapped up, and all these low budget videos, and that shit was getting crazy. Then it's the influence is fucking ridiculous, dog. The influence it has ridiculous. I want to play you this video because we're talking about radio and the whole 9 yards. This is from Memphis Bleak, and I want to hear what you think about this.
These kids to where they believe 1 billion streams on any platform just because they send you that shiny plaque, you lit. 1 billion streams on any platform, whether it's Apple, Spotify, YouTube. You can't even go buy a house. You probably get enough money just to buy a Honda Accord, not the fully equipped one. You get about 22, probably 25,000 tops. So you got to get the Enterprise or the Hertz Honda, the one they rent to you, the rental car version. Not the fully loaded with the sunroof, leathers, AC. Right. You know what I mean? But them same spins, if you got 1,000 streams, let's just say if your record dropped and it was out for 6 months and you got 10,000 to 20,000 spins on the radio, you know you'll make enough money to buy a house? 20,000 spins on the radio will pay you triple times the money 1 billion streams will pay you.
That's why they got rid of it.
Like, it's insane that these kids believe streaming is the way, where radio will never die.
What's your first thoughts when you listen to that?
That they as a former artist and somebody, they got us, dog. They got us, man. I just was arguing with a nigga in the comments because a nigga said, because this related to streams, a nigga said Pac wasn't a superstar at his death. Ugly Money said that, you know, that fat nigga who be screaming and shit, he started screaming and shit when he trying to make his point, hitting I think he a Memphis nigga. But anyway, he said Pac wasn't, I think he on the Art of Dialogue. He might be on Cam Capone. Pac wasn't a star when he died. He wasn't lit till after he died. And this is what he said. He said his first album only sold 240,000 copies the first week or some shit like that. And Moneybagg Yo streamed a lot. I said, I'm in the comments because, you know, I hate a nigga with the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying?
Shenanigans, my nigga.
Yeah. So I said to a nigga, Moneybagg Yo ain't never sold a fucking record, nigga. We talking about Pac, a nigga who was 6 times platinum on a double album before he died. 240,000 hard copies mean people got up and went out off their ass, pulled the door open with their hands, reached in their pocket. That's superstar shit. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Think about this too. At that time, niggas were buying all the albums and bootleg tapes was out. All you needed was double deck. Can you really imagine how many people was listening to Pac? Because I bought some of that shit from the gas station. The fuck going to Mammoth and all the 7 days and all these little fucking flea market spots. Nigga, you can go to the gas station and get the tape.
The dollar store, nigga, used to have the fake joints, nigga.
Or if your cousin got it, you got it. Nigga, I just gotta write the name on the tape. You know, you put the little paper and the little tissue in them little in the holes in the corner, put some tape over that shit. You can like, you niggas is not outside.
You niggas ain't selling shit. Y'all not selling no records. Moneybagg Yo not selling no motherfucking records, nigga. And that's not a diss to him. I'm only saying him because dude said him. And like, I listen to Moneybagg Yo, but you ain't sold no records, my nigga. You got some streams, my nigga. You ain't sold no motherfucking records, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I said, nigga, Pac was a real movie star, nigga, when he was alive, nigga. Pac was a real, like, because he said Pac and Nip. He said Pac and Nip. Now Nip wasn't really selling no records either, and he was kind of like a niggas like Nip more for interviews, and then niggas like us listen to him. You feel what I'm saying? So you first of all, you can't even compare them two niggas. But you're definitely not about to compare Pac to none of these niggas because Pac sold physical records. Pac set the standard. If Pac didn't drop All Eyes on Me, Life After Death wouldn't have even been a double disc, nigga.
I don't understand how they try to compare Nip and say he wasn't doing this, he wasn't. Nigga, that was my first studio album. Like, that was my first studio album. That came out in 2018, by the way, and was received well and sold well. But like, y'all wasn't fuck with him. He got a bunch of mixtape. Nigga, I sold my shit for $100 a pop. Who the fuck didn't hear about that? Like, regardless of that. So I played that clip for two reasons. One, the power of influence. We talking about rappers and music and how much influence and shit it got. I understand the message that Memphis Bleak was saying. This nigga is all cap. Okay, Spotify paid 0.003 cent per stream. At 1 billion streams, that's equal to $3 million. This nigga said you couldn't buy the Honda Civic with the leathers. Okay,
yeah, you know what? I think he meant a million because you feel what I'm saying?
Billion, so many.
I know that's what I'm saying. I think it is mine. You feel what and then you know he probably know because he over there with his mans and they jerking niggas, so he kind of got the inside track. So you feel what I'm saying?
YouTube pay much less. They had 0.0007 per stream. At 1 billion streams, it's equal to $700,000. You can still buy a house in that Benz. But this shit was so deceptive because he's telling niggas to get on the radio as if you have a better shot of getting on the radio in 2025. Like, yo, y'all niggas is messing out. Y'all should have y'all music on the radio. Nigga, you can't get music on the radio. Like, you have to be walked in and ushered into radio play. Nigga, it's more difficult to get a song on the radio than to blow up on it. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? This nigga was talking very passionately, and everybody in the comments is co-signing, and I'm like, nigga, this not right. And I'm, niggas is mad at me in the comments. Nigga, this shit was like, this was 6 days ago that I made this comment, and niggas been tagging me every day. But I'm like, nigga, that's not even real. Well, what he meant was, I'm only going off what you told me.
Yeah, how you know what he meant, nigga?
How the fuck is you gonna tell me about some shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga?
Like what the fuck are we talking about? We heard what he said, and niggas just take it because he in the music industry. Hey man, look, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And then niggas hate when you disagree with them. Why I gotta agree with you, nigga? I don't think that's right. Damn, nigga.
How dare you disagree with a nigga I look up to? Like, some nigga I think is cool and you're disagreeing with him? What's wrong with you? I'm like, nigga, the math ain't mathing.
Yeah, and nigga, I literally just did the math after I did some research and didn't take a nigga's word for it. That's why we can be hoodwinked so easy, because they put a nigga who they think we trust and they just be like, they go take your word for it. I'm not taking your word for shit, nigga. I don't know what kind of backroom deal you did to put this message out here, nigga. And that go for a bunch of niggas on a bunch of shit, nigga.
Like, how do nigga just said, no, nigga, just go get 20,000 spins on the radio.
Like, that's that easy, yeah. You right, bro. I'm going Monday to get my record spin, and I'm gonna tell them just stop at 20,000 because Bleak said I could buy a house and shit, and I just want to get a new house for the family.
Bleak got a new project out right now. Okay, dude, you got 20,000 spins on the radio, my nigga. Like, and I fuck with Bleak. I like Bleak. I'm just thinking that, like, listen, you put the right clip out, and niggas will flock to it, even if you make it sense or not.
Because they want to rationalize why shit is how it is. You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know what's crazy to me? Have you ever noticed this? I know you have, but like, for the next couple of days, just pay attention to it. Every time a nigga is semi-successful who don't do rap, they be like, I'm living better than a rapper, nigga. Shit like that. Nigga, rappers ain't my barometer. Rap is just something niggas do. I don't give a fuck about if you got more money than a rapper, nigga. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, dog?
It's all about classism, man. Niggas are trying to get on the social pecking order. Nigga, I got more money than football players, nigga.
So fucking what? We don't tune in to you every Sunday, nigga, or Monday night or Thursday night, and I never won no money off you. So shut the fuck up, dog.
Like, what kind of influence you got? What kind of impact that you have? I think we just got to recognize the influence that we have. I don't know if have you got a chance? You know who Jason Wilson is, right?
Yeah. Lord Maja, man. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Lord Maja. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Shout out to you, dog. Dear Flowers, my favorite album. I'm never letting that go.
Y'all was talking about that shit earlier this week on that list came out. I'm like, yo niggas ain't gonna never let up on Dead Flowers.
For real, nigga.
He sat down with Cam Newton. Did you see that?
No, I don't like Cam Newton, dog. Besides him dressing like a fucking cartoon character, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I don't know Cam Newton, I don't like his interview style. He one of them niggas to try to make you agree with what he's saying. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I noticed it. Go ahead.
You on the same tip. So listen, Jason Wilson, he don't really go for that shit, respectfully though. And he essentially he checked him and held him accountable for like an hour or so. You know what I'm saying? And I've never seen Cam this uncomfortable. And he, even when Cam was slightly being rude, it was never accepted that way. Because Jason just doesn't, it don't, he's managed that about himself. And he was just basically schooling him and giving him counsel. Because you know, he got the three baby mamas, all the children, and like him and Nick Cannon and all the other people who never just admit that you can't control your dick, nigga.
No, Nick Cannon did admit it though. He said like these kids was a result of my divorce and I was hurt.
He's still making them.
Ridiculous.
Now I watched his pod the other day.
He said he's still making them.
That nigga put that shit like in his little intro and shit. Like the nigga with the 12, like stop being.
Hey man, but you know why though? It's because he has low self-esteem. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Low self-esteem will make you do some wild shit. It'll make you dress like a fucking comic book character and try to scold niggas about shit that you don't even take accountability for. Like discipline, bro. It's all boiled down to discipline. You could be great at one thing, but if you're not disciplined in another area, you're not great, because this shit got to show all around. And this is a shot at Cam Newton. Don't ever say shit to people about shit when you are creating these broken homes, bro. Kids need way more than money. A broke bitch will tell you all they need is money. A father is sitting here telling you they need way more than money. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta see their parents in a loving relationship. But if your mother a whore and your father a trick, you never go see that. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing with Cam. Is he was the exact opposite of that. His mother and his father is a pastor, and they grew up in the church, and he's a Christian, and he calls himself a Christian, and he said he's never seen his grandmother with anybody other than her grandfather, the whole 9 yards, has the best example. His father holds him accountable, says he lacks discipline in the whole 9 yards. The conversation that he had with Jason Wilson is amazing. I think you should watch it. Not because Cam's some great interviewer, but you can see somebody being held accountable and them making excuses about why, right? So one of his excuses is like, yeah, but this particular person's life ain't my life. When I go outside, aka I'm super famous and I got more temptation than everybody else. So, and then Jason like, well, with more power comes more responsibility. Well, the more that's given to you, the more that God demands from you. Using your own words, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, well, you know, sometimes I know what I'm supposed to do. I know the right from wrong, but I still do the wrong things. He was like, well, called another Bible verse was like, well, look, when you willfully do sin, do wrong, nigga, that's what sin is. Like, you know, you wasn't supposed to do it, and you did it anyway. Like, it was just a really if you allow somebody to talk long enough, they're gonna reveal their true intentions and who they really are. and he's a good orator, and he can manipulate a situation. There was a bunch of times where he's trying to switch the conversation to something else, and he get caught out on it every single time. And there was some conflict there, but it was a really good conversation, and it was really good to see how an older black man talks to and hold accountable and coaches an adult man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. And it was a wonderful display. Cam is a very interesting person, but Jason Wilson, how he handled him, and like, look, man, we both say we Christians, so we gonna go to the thing that we can both agree on. This what it say. This what you doing. It sound like you saying you should get a pass because you super famous, and that don't say that in the book. Like, how do you come to that determination?
Listen, man. When you peel back the layers of these niggas, man, they be busters, man. They be busters, man. That nigga. Now we talking about Cam Newton specifically because Jason Wilson, somebody we both pay attention to, and we supported him by buying his books, and I'm gonna check it out because that is somebody that from afar that I watch. I did call him Lord Majai, but that's another life. I know Jason Wilson from the life and the path that he's on and what he do in the community. So I know he appear on the surface to be a very silent individual. Cam Newton is not that because he said out his mouth that I used to go to the strip club to see how much money somebody else would throw so I could throw more. You're a buster ass nigga, my nigga. I'm not competing with these niggas, rich or poor, nigga, for better or for worse. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my biggest cheerleader. I don't give a fuck if I look across and a nigga throwing 500,000 or $1. That's not why I'm in here doing my thing. So when you do that in the strip club, imagine what you do in regular life, bro. Imagine what you would do to a nigga who you think coming up and not as famous as you, nigga. You a buster ass nigga, man. And it shows in your dress, and it shows in your speech, and it shows in your actions. Because only a buster ass nigga would verbalize that. Even if we thought that already, like, oh, he in here, he don't know what we do for a living, nigga. We might have saved this money for 6 months, but he want to show, nigga, I got it like that. Nigga, but you don't got it like that in here, nigga. You don't got it with nothing else, nigga. And you was a decent football player, nigga, because a great nigga would have jumped on that ball, you buster ass nigga. Because we here, we don't go to the Super Bowl to lose.
Listen. That came up. And sort of like we got to the bottom of Dame, I think Jason got to the bottom of Cam. And because he said, I fear divorce more than I want marriage or something like that. We found out like, oh shit, you scared. There's a fear there. You feel inadequate. And they talk about that Super Bowl situation and essentially how somebody freezes up. He said, I never played football before, but a lot of opportunities come in people's life and they freeze up and they don't make the right move. But everybody has fallen short. You know what I'm saying? Like that can't stop you. But he said, now I think you got a complex. Like you with these women, right? And you done made children with them. What stopped you from marrying them? What stopped you from going there? Are you second guessing yourself?
What stopped you from jumping on the ball, nigga?
Yeah, and there's something else there. And they didn't fully get to it, but like I can tell for whatever reason, he is rebellious against the perfect example that he was set up with. And I don't know what happened between you and your father and you and your mom, whatever, because it sounds like all them say the same thing. Like, nigga, you're not this, you're not that. Why do you want to be so unlike them? I don't fucking know.
You can listen, man. Like he just because he tried to scold some niggas and then some niggas he let you Jason Wilson. He's a man that he knew he couldn't really go there with. You can't battle with. You a fake intellectual, nigga. You can't. It's not gonna be a verbal sparring match with a man who know what he talking about, right? So when the things come up, like we just seen you not jump on the ball, but that's our example of obviously when big shit come up in your life, what you won't do. So you good, you on the path to be great, nigga, up until all of this, until it's time to make that real commitment. Right. And I'm talking about the Super Bowl ain't shit, man. That shit go come and go. It's a different nigga go win every year, even if the same nigga win 2 years in a row. It's different niggas winning with them. So that's nothing. But you're right. It's something deeper. And you still gotta seek within. Why am I a buster, nigga? Why do I want to throw more money than the next man? Why do I want to have on display what bitches I got over the next man? You feel what I'm saying? It's not about nobody, bro. It's about you, right? I don't even know what type of father you are, but I know it's gonna be one of them babies who not gonna feel like you present. And that's not a paper thing, nigga. That's a present thing, nigga. That is one of them babies, nigga, who go get up in the morning when they mama still sleep and try to walk to the living room and you ain't gonna be there. Now you could be with the other baby, but what about how that baby feel? You feel what I'm saying? And these niggas got it so twisted, thinking just because you got paper, you can spread your seed. You spread your seed, you give your seed to the woman, but you keep that community available to you. And that mean, nigga, if I got 5 kids, these 5 kids getting the same treatment. So if y'all all gotta live with me, then y'all all gotta live with me because I gotta make sure I'm present for you. If y'all mamas gotta live next door, they gotta live next door. So it ain't no paper thing, because you know niggas who think they got a lot of paper, the first thing they talk about is, oh, this broke nigga talking shit. I've never been broken spirit though, my nigga. And that's all you are when I look at your funny dressing, long hair, dumb hat ass nigga. You feel me?
Man, it's interesting, man, because I like Nick Cannon for the most part. Or I like some of the things he talks about and some of the things he tries to uncover or whatever. He got very questionable actions in different areas, but it's hard for me to take somebody serious in one aspect of their life and one aspect of community and nation building, the whole 9 yards, and then I look at your actual personal life and it's damn near the exact opposite. And you will sit there and argue why I just want to have sex with multiple women. At the end of the day, I just want to have all these women to myself. And like, there's something that, why don't you have any kind of value within yourself, the whole 9 yards? But Cam is the same way, and he argues the same thing. And Cam seems to always, and Jason Wilson was also on Shannon Sharp show having that same type of a conversation and shit. Right after, fortunately or unfortunately, after Shannon shit, it's like, yo, everybody can see the flaw in y'all except y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I think I actually think they do see it, but it's like some niggas be stuck in their ways. Most niggas be stuck in their ways. And the real, bro, it take a real person, because there's a lot of flaw ass broads out here too. But it take a real person to be like, I'm fucked up, dog, and I'm gonna be fucked up, or I'm gonna change and then change. Because okay, let's talk even with Shannon, his situation. Now, when Monique was on there, we thought as the viewing audience, it was all fun and games. She on here, she clowning, telling you like, I got a sister for you and all of that. But that was hitting him deep because obviously she knew what we didn't know. And then when that stuff come to fruition, it's like Monique was really giving you the game, man. She really telling you. Now, your preference is your preference. You feel what I'm saying? And what you do with your Johnson is your business. But come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Leave the kids alone.
Come on, dog. Some stuff is just better than. Even if that's what you want to go for, I move and groove right now in my life. Like I'm always being filmed, like I'm always being taped, like everything I'm gonna say, like everything I say is gonna come out eventually or somehow or whatever. That's why I'm gonna stand on it. Niggas talking crazy on these phones to people, you gotta know this being recorded, dog. You gotta know that. You gotta know it's only being recorded to blackmail you. No, I'm sorry, to whitemail you. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm talking white, MALE, not MAIL.
The iPhone now has a recording feature where you can record phone calls.
I know, because when I get
it only say it in the first couple seconds. So
yeah,
if you put somebody on hold, you hit that button and you don't hear it, nigga, this is on
right.
tape.
Right. And I'm like, come on, dog. But your preference is your preference. But come on, bro. You ain't nobody working this hard for somebody else to take it from. Like you a business, but you ain't Walmart. So when people sue Walmart, that's different. When people sue Walmart, they got something set aside to that. They probably got 100, 200 million set aside for that. Because
Cam don't think he can get a prenup. My nigga, get a prenup. What the fuck?
Cam don't want to be married because he worried about what the nigga in the next seat doing with his money. So if you worried about what a nigga doing with their money, you can only imagine what else a nigga worried about. The thing is, you worried about it, the next nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Guess what, Cam? The next nigga taking care of his kids. Guess what, Cam? The next nigga making sure they family is a family. Guess what, Cam? The next nigga making sure with his father, who he mentioned, and his grandfather, who he mentioned, legacy don't die because they son who was good at one thing decided to be bad at the thing that we kept and held strong. Our last name. Our last name. I don't never want to wake up and find out from one of my kids that I got a grandchild across the country who never got the opportunity to meet me because you out here being reckless. So that would be my son's more than my daughter because, you know, he could bye and come back and act like he ain't know whatever. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's going to be pregnant. But that last name, that's the most important thing in Cam Newton's life. And that's the one thing he uses in being reckless with.
Side note, I think last name should stay with the woman because she's the only person that we know is the parent. That's how you should track lineage. Because niggas, I don't know who baby that is. Without back in the day before paternity tests, that's why mama's baby, daddy's maybe. I don't fucking know. How could we?
It's still like that. You feel me? It's still like that.
Yeah, that shit should be law. All right, man, we not done. I got one more video, and it's really about accountability and letting niggas talk. And when you let a motherfucking talk long enough, you gonna see what the fuck is really going on. Oh shit, not this. All right, share video. This was pretty hilarious, actually.
Niggas will crack first, and then never text you back.
Bruh.
So that's how I started doing niggas. If a nigga let me hit first night, I promise you.
Niggas, so how many niggas hit first night?
Only about 7 of them.
See, and I'm sure that went a lot different in her head. She said that shit out loud and was like, oh. Yeah, you just fucked up. Like that's why we say like a woman cannot play a man's game. Do you see how that just sounded? Women cannot have hoes. You are just a hoe to hella niggas. You think you got hella niggas on your roster? No, hella niggas just got you on their roster. That's it. She thought she flipping the script on niggas whole time. Niggas is cracking you on the first night. You are not cracking niggas. That's not how that work. Oh, and we know it's a lot more than 7, Stinker Butt. We know.
Shout out to you. This is on YouTube. You feel me? So y'all saw her face, like, yo, how many niggas? Like, listen, 7 is the number that people go to say this is enough, but not too high. That's why when Kevin Samuels were here, he would tell girls like to give yourself a rating of 1 through 10, but you can't use 7. 7 is the safe number. Not on one night stands either, by the way. The girl looked like she under 30. She like under 25. Like, god damn, 7 niggas then cracked on the first night.
His next question should have been like, what music do you listen to? Because it's gonna be some Cardi B, some Sexy Red, some Meg Thee Stallion, some Nicki Minaj, some JT, some Carisha, some other bitch we don't know who talking about whoring because it's a whore culture. Imagine if you had to tell your father that because you don't know who baby this is. It's between 7 niggas who I had one night stands with. You are being very reckless with the last name. And on top of that, you know that's not the truth. You know damn well it's up there because you fine. So niggas hollering at you. You feel what I'm saying? What make you think that's okay in your mind? When you done the next morning, say it's in a 2-week span. What the fuck are you thinking, man? 7 niggas on a one night stand or the first night or whatever, and that don't even mean your shit hitting proper. This horse shit gotta stop, dog. I liked it when we had when whores was on the stroll. That's what I liked it. Every bitch can't be a whore. Listen to what I'm about to tell you and tell me if I'm lying. Every 7 out of 10 bitches online linking back to some type of sexual site where they want you to buy some pussy or some pictures or a link to see them fucking. Am I lying?
Depending on the age. The girls I grew up with who 42 and 43 and up, no. The young hoes, yes.
But it's more young. See, I'm saying the big algorithm, not because you be concentrated in your world, then you start seeing shit.
I just say just in my regular life, on my regular timelines between Twitter and Instagram, I see OnlyFans and a bunch of people comments, dog, in their bios or whatever, like on my timeline. I see it. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Listen, the amount of women that I've seen naked who I don't know personally or have had any type of sexual contact with is astonishing, man. We used to have to buy magazines for this shit, dog, and feel like creeps and laughing about this shit because we at the gas station getting black tails. Now, them women from the black tails don't be on their regular page, nigga. Like shout out to Jada Fire, shout out to Meryl Fox, but we had to buy shit and bootleg shit for them. We've seen so many titties on a regular Tuesday that it's ridiculous.
It got to the point where it's so normal to be naked that the people in my age bracket on their birthday, they doing naked photo shoots. You holding a balloon that say 40 in bra and panties. Who are these pictures for?
The internet, nigga. The internet, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Dog, first of all, that young lady, that was so ridiculous. And it's here forever. It don't matter what she go on to do. It's here forever.
What's the equivalent of a man saying something like that in public?
That's like a nigga telling his homeboy how he fuck all the hoes.
You think that's the same?
That's as close as it's gonna get because people expect men to be like that anyway. So that was embarrassing for her. Like that was super embarrassing. No matter what she think, like nobody could keep a straight face, including every man who watched that online. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like that is not a flex. Think about how important. I don't think these people understand how important and how sacred sex really supposed to be. I'm not on no soapbox. I'm just saying when you look at it, you just said go ahead.
Let's break it down, right? Because I think what's happening here is definitely trauma based. Because when you think about what she said is she's hurt that she let a man have sex with her on the first night and he never called her back and never hit her back. So she's hurt because of it. And the warped, twisted mind of some women is like, well, I'm going to be like the men and do what they did to me to them. And like he said, young dude said, was like, nigga, you don't have hoes. You just a hoe to a whole bunch of people. But like, you was so hurt because a person, man, had sex with you. You thought everything was going to be good and he crushed you. And then he crushed you. You know what I'm saying? So there is some culpability on both sides. But like, instead of you realizing that I shouldn't be having sex with strangers, I'm going to do it multiple times. That's the flaw. Right, you were hurt by it, right? Some niggas get dumped by their girlfriend in the fucking 12th grade, and now you just fuck all bitches. They all hoes and all, you know what I'm saying? You never get over that first heartbreak. That woman got her heart broke, or I don't even, your heart ain't involved on the first night. You got your feelings hurt, and now you about to do that shit over and over and over again, and it's a flaw. I never heard a nigga say that women don't have hoes. You just a hoe to a bunch of niggas. That's a bar, by the way.
Yeah, he got that. He got that. That's going around. That's going around. The thing is, bro, that she don't even understand. She just hurting herself even worse. Get out the fairy tale. You feel what I'm saying? Like, get out the imagination of this shit and get in the thick of this shit. And you probably would have seen, like, this person don't like me like I think they do, or like I would want them to. Let me just vet the next person, because it happened to niggas too. Let me just vet the next person a lot better. And let me go into it not expecting anything and having gratitude for everything that happened, good or bad, because it should make me a better person, not a better whore who's sleeping with motherfuckers on the first night and dog. Like, she thought that shit was cool. That shit ain't cool, man. That shit not cool. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just not cool, because when she snap out of it, and hopefully she do snap out of it, when she snap out of it, she gonna be like, why the fuck did I do that? And why would I say that in public? What you say, dog? Bring back shame. Bitch, that's shameful. Your daddy know who you are. That shit went viral. Your daddy could see that. Your grandma could see that. Your uncles, your aunties, your fucking 12th grade teacher who loved you and just thought the world of you and just knew you would be something. You out here fucking 7 niggas on the first night.
Your future son or daughter or current son or daughter will see that at some point. There ain't nothing on the internet that can't be brought back up. And that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
That shit was funny though. That nigga said, what?
He was like, niggas, how many? 7?
That bitch was doing the math like, I cannot say no double digits. Let me keep it away from 9. 5 would be an ultimate lie. We ain't have to know none of that. We know too much about motherfuckers. We don't know it all, dog.
You know what the equivalent
way
of that?
too much.
The equivalent of that is Dame last week saying I was playing deadbeat.
Yeah, like
the equivalent of a person was like, yeah, I mean, I did that shit 7 times. I got 7 kids. I'm not in their lives. That'll be the equivalent of a matter of fact. It's worse. It's worse for a man to say that. It's 100% worse for a man to say it. But I'm trying to think of like
what could be like, yeah, because if she with some real women, they gonna be like, I can't hang with this bitch. She just said that shit on camera, and I don't want that type of shit in my life because this bitch fuck niggas on the first night.
It seemed like to me that would be the normal thing a normal person would have. But it seems like currently, because women empowerment, they be like, fuck it, girl, be a hoe. It's like acceptable now for some reason.
Why do women think women's empowerment is attached to their vagina? Like, that don't make sense to me. You've never been held down because of your vagina. Like, you've been oppressed because people just want to, like, just like with niggas with white people. We oppressed because they know what we could do given the same opportunity. Because there's some badass women out here who do some jobs and shit that a nigga couldn't do or 20 times better than the nigga. But it's a nigga who afraid of that. Just work harder, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I look at it like, shit, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be the best at it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to oppress nobody, but that feminist movement made this shit attached to being loose with the pussy, and I just don't get why women fought for that.
If you go down a rabbit hole, this is not me saying that, but this is J. Johnson's conspiracy corner. Okay, they say the CIA planted that whole shit, and we had to come up with a way so we can double tax the same amount of houses to make more money for the country. So we gonna do this liberation shit, and all the women who are out there just living and taking care of their family and like just living lives, we gonna put all y'all niggas to work, and we gonna tax you and your husband. So for the amount of taxes that we bring in is gonna double all the way across the country. We need to increase our tax base, and we push the man out the like. There's a whole rabbit hole with supporting information or arguments. I'll say arguments because I can't say what's fact or what's not, but it's a very, very interesting proposition. Also, that shit didn't necessarily apply to black people because my grandma had a job.
My grandma had a job too. Like,
my grandma had a job cleaning up for white people.
My grandma was working at the 777 building in Ann Arbor. But then eventually my granddaddy said no, go ahead, just take care of these grandkids and shit like that. Cause I was just thinking, like, when my grandparents was 40, they had a wild amount of grandkids, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure. My mother is one of 9 children, and Autumn had children.
Yeah, that's my mom, one of 7, and she had her. My oldest cousin and my mama is probably 4 years apart. My oldest cousin from her oldest brother. That nigga's 70 something. You feel me?
When my grandma moved up at like 18 from Florida to Detroit, she came up here and was working for some white folks, cleaning their house and the whole 9 yards. She ultimately ended up getting a job and retiring from Chrysler and shit. But like, black women not having to work wasn't like necessary. White women definitely did not have to work. Were there black women who didn't go to work? For sure. You feel me? But like, that wasn't just a given that we didn't have to go to work. Nigga, we was at work too. Not every single person, because I'm sure one of y'all got a grandma who ain't do nothing. But how old was she? Was she 22 not doing nothing, or was she 60 not doing something? Because there's a difference.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference, man. But I don't know, man. We all been on that shit, and for conspiracy to be a thing, I don't like the term conspiracy theory, which was quite literally created by the CIA. The term conspiracy theory was created by the CIA after they assassinated JFK. Documents have been released. It's not even a guess. Okay.
Right.
They created the term conspiracy theory because niggas was like, that's not how JFK died. And that shit was, I don't know, 50 years ago, and niggas is still talking about it. Trump still said he was going to release all the files and didn't, by the way. But they created that term. A conspiracy, only me and you conspired to do this podcast together.
2 or more.
That's it.
2 or more touch and agree.
And it's not a theory, because I mean, I get just using a dictionary, the word conspiracy theory has a different connotation than everything is damn near a conspiracy, because it take more than one person to do all this shit. Did y'all have an idea to come together and do this shit? Well, nigga, that's the conspiracy.
Right.
It is what it's not even a theory. A conspiracy reallys.
Yeah. That bitch said 7. I'm gonna be laughing about that all night. Dog. Send me that shit. I want to show my old lady.
Yeah.
I want to get her reaction. Like, I ain't gonna say shit. Be like, hey, watch it. She said 7. Like, she was trying to make sure that was an okay number, dog. Bitch, it's 14. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me bring this back up, because look at her face, dog.
Niggas will crack first and then never text you back.
Bruh.
So that's how I started doing niggas. If a nigga let me hit first night, I promise you.
Niggas. So how many niggas hit first night?
Only about.
Look at her face.
7 of them.
That nigga was like, what?
Did she say it's like I'm just playing? Was it you like you playing for a higher number or a lower number?
Look, I'm out. You feel me? I'm out. I ain't gonna be 8 because I don't have to do this. Like, what my nigga say, yeah, you look good, but is your soul pure? And like, you got some soul searching to do, young lady. And I hope that's old, and I hope you did the soul searching, or at least in the process. But she gonna be at the altar one Sunday crying about her wholeness.
Man, somebody got to fix their friends. Instead of when your friends get hurt in a relationship, your advice can't be, "Hey, go fuck somebody else." That be the word. That really be bad advice.
I don't tell nobody that the best way to get over somebody is under somebody. No, because you're not over that person, bro. A heartbreak, nigga, take time, work on yourself, effort, shit, discipline, all of that.
You're gonna get under somebody else, and then you're gonna get back with the other nigga.
Yeah, like,
and now it's gonna be cross-contamination because
and then we don't look. Then we don't know who Pee Wee Daddy is and shit for 4 years.
Yeah, she said they won't even text back. Nigga, they
see, she got the wrong idea. It's because your box is whack. You look good, but it's you fucking back. Is you putting your all into it. So what is the first night? Put your all into it like it's the only night, ho. It's gonna be the only night, ho. Peace. You understand me?
Man, you ever had a nigga try to say some shit too much? I'm like, I don't want this shit, dog. If it's this, how Pac say,
I don't want it if it's that easy.
Yeah, I don't want it if it's that easy. I mean, shit. I don't want it.
Listen, man, when something too easy, I feel skeptical. Like, bitch, did a nigga send you? You feel what I'm saying? Did the FBI show you the profile and you knew that I would like a nice dark skinned chocolate sister? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Because they be profiling niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
When I still had the studio open, these two girls came in here, very, very attractive. You feel me? They came in here and they came and did a whole pod about conspiracy theories and shit. And them niggas was like on it on my type of time type shit.
Yeah.
I was so fucking skeptical because they would ask me questions and shit. I'd be like, and they don't know me per se.
Yeah. So you thought.
And then like on that second or third session, I told them the truth. Like, man, I thought they sent y'all niggas, man. Cause like this just too random to me. And like when looking at both of y'all, I would not think this was the type of shit that y'all be on. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm like, I thought somebody sent y'all niggas. That's why I really wasn't participating. Cause nigga, I'll talk about this shit for hours.
This my bag, nigga. Y'all found the right studio.
I'm like, nigga, y'all want me on the pod? They're like, we want you. I'm like, fuck yeah, I do it. Like what? But I thought somebody sent y'all because
this dude spot on.
The girl, y'all look right, y'all talk right. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, man.
Dog, that's crazy, dog. Oh, shout out to Mach, man. Yesterday he had the first We Got comedy show out there in Vegas, man, doing real big things, man. So shout out to Mach. That's big, homie.
Man, I'm so proud of my brother, man. I seen him post his a video yesterday of just the joy coming out. You feel me? So
yeah, me too. Yep. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Smiles every time my name is up in the source. I see that coming for the brother for sure.
Yeah.
You been listening to some music, man. You gotta take over Dane's music pick this week.
Oh, Don Tripp dropped another one. I forgot the name. Let me check. I think it's Up to God to Forgive. Give me one second. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's Up to God to Forgive. But Don Tripp, man, and I mean, I can't say nobody is underrated or looked over. I think his tribe found him. Eventually, everybody will, because he is rapping at a very high level, and he hasn't missed. Last year he dropped all of those records. He dropped a record. He dropped an album for every month for a year straight. But this new record that came out today, Forgiveness is God's Job, which is spot on. Forgiveness is God's Job, part 1. And I've been listening to that all day. McNichols dropped a new one, but I ain't get to press play on it because I have not been stopped listening to Don Tripp.
Two things. I've liked Don Tripp since the joint he did about Iverson like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Show me a man who has no scars, and I show you a man who never I forget how the shit go, but I'll show you a man that never tried, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll fuck with that shit, right? But then for me, I just didn't hear from him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize that he was still making music. So I caught him a couple years ago on Sway, him and Starlito, and the niggas up there rapping their fucking ass off. I'm like, wait a minute, Don Tripp is still out. And then I found the tribe. Feel me? I'm like, oh shit, I just been sleeping on him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don Tripp is really, really good. But I will have to correct them. Forgiveness is not God's job. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Us humans down here are supposed to forgive, actually. That is our job, to forgive. The payback is God's. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So no, we gotta forgive too, man. We gotta let the payback go to God. And God's payback is gonna be much worse than what I can do.
Right. Yeah, but it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Well, I mean, but I feel like he's the type of artist, if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you ain't heard him yet.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, no, if you don't, I think when you hear his music, it's kind of he can rap and it's always some substance there and it's something that's gonna connect with you. So it's kind of hard to like hear it and then be like, nah, unless you an NBA YoungBoy fan. You feel me?
That's what. Listen, that's why I had let my daughter hear it. I said this was not saying that young boy not, but I said this some real rapping right here. Every word clear, everything you can understand. No, that shit garbage to me. But he got a fan base, and if a nigga can garner a fan base like that with sold out shows, who am I to judge?
That's why I think that's why them shows are getting canceled. I think the tickets is just not selling like that for these arenas.
Yeah,
that bitch will sell out the Fox for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know that I don't know. So when I say I don't know, I'm not saying he won't. I just don't know how big his fan base is to sell out LCA. 42 Doug did it, but he had 42 Doug and friends. You feel me?
And like I said, to Santuan, I said some of these venues that we seeing him in, them people way too close for that to be an arena. You feel what I'm saying? The stage in the arena be hot. They was way too close. I'm not taking nothing from the young guy though, because he's selling that shit out. And remember, for a long time, well, I don't know if you know, for a long time, people was like, "Is this just internet shit? Is these internet numbers?" He never had a tour or nothing. This is his first tour or something, I think. So to see these people come out, it's like, oh, this was the real deal. And they got the analytics, you know what I'm saying? So
you gotta have the right venue, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather do two dates in a 5,000 to 7,000 seat arena than a night at Little Caesars and it don't be packed out. You feel me? Also, I think they running them scams where they buy up all the tickets and then resell them, and nobody bought the resale prices. And because no one bought the resale prices, y'all stuck holding a bunch of tickets that y'all can't sell to the public within 5 days. So,
without saying, "Hey, we got tickets on sale,"
because like when your tickets is $400, right, and then 5 days before they drop down to 75, it's like, damn, then it looks like no one's coming to the concert, and now it's like, nah, I don't want to go. Now y'all trying to get the tickets away. You're trying too hard, like a girl trying to get fuck on the first night every time. Like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because
it depends on the night.
Because sometimes I take it. You feel me?
Like, hey, look, like a nigga had posted one of them pictures. Her when you wanted her in high school. Her now with the 4 kids or whatever. You still go after. I said, well, what time of night is it, and what have I been doing?
It definitely that part. Down trip. So my whose man's is this week, dog. Listen, man. Do we still call this nigga 45 or we call him 47?
He 47 now. He was 45.
Yeah, but like he still is 45. What's wrong with the nigga, dog? The nigga said we should use American cities to train the troops. No, that is actually written in the Constitution that you should not do that. It's actually you cannot deploy troops against Americans.
Right. That's what I thought. Like, so we supposed to do what as the people in that city? Like, you feel what I'm saying? What are we supposed to do as the people in that city? So say you pick Detroit. Nigga still got to go to work downtown. Nigga still got to drive up 94, 75, 696. What we supposed to do? Say y'all training? I don't give a damn who pointing a gun at me, nigga. One of us ain't making it to the crib. Them. You feel what I'm saying?
I just feel like we've been being pressed, pushed, and prodded into an internal conflict, martial, whatever the case may be, for quite some time. And it just right now it's just really, really visible that we really, really trying to get there.
And it's like we on the brink of it. It feel like every day it feel like we on the brink of this internal collapse, dog.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all try to do it with the assassinations and shit. That video you sent me the Charlie Kirk shit. That's wild, dog. That's extremely wild. Did you see the references to that movie?
Oh, like yeah, I've seen that. Oh no, dog. You know what we ain't need to talk about though, nigga? We gotta put at least 2-3 minutes on this. They gave that boy Puffy 4 years.
Man, I want that nigga to do more time. That sounds fucked up.
It don't though, because we all know Puff done been doing shit across the world and country for a long time. That's what I told my daughter. I said the crime he was convicted of, should he get 11 years for that? I said no, but I said that nigga done enough shit like anybody who live that type of lifestyle that, you know, it's some motherfuckers wish you got a 15. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like he gonna go to prison on some Pac shit soon as old boy trial go, because Suge is talking. Keefy D, basically what Suge just said this last weekend kind of supports what the police and everybody always thought and Keefy D said, but like Suge ain't never said it. I shouldn't be. Some of this shit tongue in cheek. You feel me? I'm not actually praying and wishing a nigga goes to prison for, you know, extended period of time or whatever. However, I don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I haven't liked that nigga for quite some time. So I'm not gonna be brokenhearted over anything. But if he, like we all thought, have a part to play, man, that nigga did that shit, man. It's so much shit that nigga didn't did, man, that I think he didn't did. You know, it is what it is, dog. But that nigga already been down for 14 months. It's Fed time, so ain't it like 9
I think
months?
85%, yeah.
Yeah. So like he be back to the crib in a year and a half, 2 years and shit.
Yeah, that's what I said too. And I said the thing about Sean Combs is that nigga is a master. He's a demon. He a real demon, and he really destroyed what people thought was a good thing with the music. He is part of the destruction and the downfall way more than he's a part of the uplifting. You can get as many schools as you want. You can do a lot of shit to face the public, but what you sold us was a lie, nigga. You just a front ass nigga, man, doing terrible shit. I don't give a damn what he did. Like what you got convicted of, you allowed to do what you want with consenting adults sexually. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about since the time that the world has heard of Sean Combs, it's been plagued with death and destruction. So you think them people, parents and family members who still around from City College ain't clapping? Them people who passed away, I don't give a fuck if they got paid, because it ain't enough money in the world that you could put on a loved one's life. You feel me? Who just wanted to go party. You feel me? You think the young lady who was shot in the face, you think she ain't clapping? You think Shine ain't in Belize drinking rum? You feel what I'm saying? This is also just another example of the chickens coming home to roost, nigga. You gotta pay for this shit, bro. People gotta pay for the shit that they did on Earth while they still on Earth, man. I done paid for shit I did. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta pay for this shit, bro. You a destructive ass nigga, man. And then got the nerve to say some shit about you got some daughters. What about they kids, fool? You feel what I'm saying? What about their kids? And if you out here doing shit and ain't paying niggas the money you supposed to pay them, you a greasy ass nigga, and you deserve everything you got coming for you. You been a greasy ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? How everybody connected to you live and die broke, bro. Every single person who helped you obtain your wealth live and die broke. Come on, bro. Only nigga that successfully got away is Pastor Mace. And I'm saying who we can see, right? Who successfully got away from you. I don't know whatever that nigga into after that.
He got away. I don't know if he did it successful. He got
no,
away.
What I'm saying, successfully got away because he got success after Puff.
Yeah, okay.
He finally got success after Puff in the public eye. Now, if a nigga went to the private sector,
Mary J got success after Puff.
But she kind of greasy, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You learn from your abuser, ain't that what the white man teaches? You feel what I'm saying? You learn from your abuser. You kind of greasy, nah shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, everybody gone, nigga. Heavy D, Big J. Listen, if we in the trenches together, and I know that I'm behind the scenes playing puppet master, the last thing I'm gonna ask you to do is go into enemy territory with me. I'm not asking you to do that because I can't afford to something to happen to you or me, and I don't want to go to no motherfucking party that bad. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to go to a party that bad that I'm gonna put your life in danger. The only thing I hate is that Miss Wallace didn't get a chance to see this, and I'm no fan of B.I.G. because he a grimy nigga too. When it come to they acting like that they was being bullied when they talking slick shit. You feel what I'm saying? They a part of this. You a part of this. So be a part of this. Don't act like Pac just picking on y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is,
Man,
I'm not asking you to go into enemy territory, bro, because I give a fuck about your family. I give a fuck about your kids. I give a fuck about your wife who signed to my label. Nigga, no, you know what? Go to London, go to England, go overseas, because we really need that market too. I don't give a fuck about no Soul Train Awards, nigga. Whatever the fuck, Vibe party, nigga. Vibe ain't even around no more, nigga. So this was all in vain, nigga.
Man, when you said niggas was involved and y'all play, I that's a fact. And I get it. Biggie was 24 and all them niggas was playing in Little Season. Them niggas was children and shit. And y'all don't get to play gangster. You feel
Right.
me?
See, that's what I'm saying. See, them niggas was young men. C's the only one who we can say probably was a kid because I think he damn near our age. You feel what I'm saying? But did we our young men not our young men because I'm a Midwest nigga, we the flies niggas out there, but them young men on that side of the world, they don't play like that. So
listen, man, not I said in Mastermind a couple years ago when guns started clapping, two of my dogs failed, two of my niggas ran. They was amateurs and beef with a grown man. Like y'all was in some real shit and real shit started happening. And Pac, who never said Biggie shot him, by the way, Clark Kent and Flex and all them niggas say Biggie is dead because Tupac lied. That nigga never said that Biggie shot me. Never said that. Even in the Vibe interview, he said he got to prison. I mean, got to jail. Nigga was like, "Oh, you don't know who shot you? Biggie homeboy did." And he always said, "I reached out to Big for information because you said you the king of New York. You Frank Wallace. You run around here like this your motherfucking town. I want some information. Let me get my get back." And
hey, but look though, you know why Big ain't give Pac that information? Because when Big did put something under Pac hat, Pac went back and told them niggas. Because Big told them niggas, "Hey man, don't be hanging around them niggas. Them niggas serious, and they ain't got no good intentions for you." And then Pac went back and told some niggas that. Now Big was right when he told them about them niggas because we see what happened to Pac. But again, you're right. That's what I'm saying. He's supposed, if this your man, take heed, man. These niggas, listen, man. That shit this especially back then because it was really fighting for that top spot. That shit a monster. Because even when we was looking at them quotes where he was saying about the niggas music at the time, Big, you a West Coast hater, nigga. Because you said Snoop was you gave Snoop a 7 or some shit, but gave everybody from the East Coast high. But you sitting in the crib dreaming about Lear Jets and Coops, the way Sarge shoots and how to sell records like Snoop. Oops. So don't give me a 7 when you think about how to sell records like me, nigga. Come on, man.
How the fuck you don't give Doggy Style a 7? Nigga, that's one of the greatest rap albums of all time, dog. It is what it is.
Yeah, like come on.
Whether I like Snoop or not, because I don't fuck with Snoop like that. Because of all the shit that come out after. Also, nigga, Snoop ain't never made another album like that.
Shit, I don't even think it's possible that you can. That's like, you feel what I'm saying?
Like
that was Doggy Style, nigga.
Yeah, like nobody remembers Snoop's second album.
The Dogfather, yeah. He was going through it.
Was ass. Like no one what's the
it ain't what. Right. You about to say what's the song? It ain't what. Like, Snoop next good album, nigga, was Top Dog. Nigga. After Doggy Style, his next good album was Top Dog, nigga.
I fuck with Rhythm and Gangster and the Blue Carpet Treatment. Them the 3 Snoop albums I fuck with. Other than that, that No Limit shit was whack.
No, Top Dog, the second No Limit album. That shit was hard, dog. Revisit it. That's where Bitch Please came from. Bitch Please was on there.
Wait. The albums was ass, but they had like 3 songs on it. You feel me? Like Whoop motherfucker. Like he freestyled them all them albums. Cause I couldn't take you serious because it sounds like you freestyled all them albums. because you the quote unquote best rapper on a label full of niggas who can't rap. So how do you go in there and sharpen your tool and be dope when every nigga you go in the studio is ass as well? Only nigga over there that can rap was what? Mystical?
Mac, man, come on. Mac can rap.
Oh, Mac.
Fig can rap.
Not in, wasn't he?
No. He because remember they were supposed to be the Tank Dogs.
I fuck with Mac.
Yeah. Mac a rapping ass nigga.
Because he out.
Yeah, but that nigga Puff, man. Like I said to my brother earlier, Puff, you got off easy, bro. You should have took that. You should be crying because you overjoyed with that. You just didn't get double digits, bro.
But is it over?
Because once they got you behind that wall, nigga.
Now we got enough time to do a case. You can't go nowhere. You here for the next 4 years and shit. So, or 3.5, whatever. We got enough time to build another case.
And I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh, that's a black man going to jail. No, dog, listen to what this is. We got to stop uplifting criminal, like blacks come with a criminal nature. The criminal element of society is not exclusive to blacks, nigga. That's not, bro. And I get sick of people acting like, oh, nigga, that's just how we is. No, nigga, that's not how we is, nigga. Like, no, dog, but crime is not exclusive to blacks, because if crime is exclusive to blacks, then I'm gonna say we really the bottom of the barrel, because we don't even do the best crimes for the most financial gain in the less time. So if you look at it like that, so we still bottom of the barrel because we taking the crime that they give us. You feel what I'm saying? That's not exclusive to blacks. Puffy does have black skin, or Sean Combs, he does have black skin. And by age, he is a black man. But that's not the representation of a black man that I want to represent me. You feel what I'm saying?
That nigga is a culture vulture. He has the internals of a Caucasian. No, I'm sorry. He has the internals of a colonizer. That colonizer can be any color. Okay? Because he's a colonizer.
Yeah, sorry. and I don't want to hear that shit. This ain't a nigga who was innocent and got railroaded, because then we could say that. This is a nigga who has, like I said, since we first heard of him, been a trail of destruction up there with them fake ass apologies, them fake ass tears. Every time he give an apology and shit on the news and all of that shit, he get in the car with his people around him like, I got their ass, didn't I? He that type of nigga. Slimy, grimy ass nigga.
He told you what he was made of. Colonizing on that, take that, because that's exactly what he did. He took everything
from everybody, bro, except for his family. But don't worry, they see, and all of this shit ain't predicated on a white man. Some of this shit is, if you live long enough and you did dirt long enough, the dirt has to happen to you. I don't believe in karma, because it's a lot of shit that people haven't paid for, but people go pay. You go pay one way or another, my nigga. And at this point, you only paying with 4 years, nigga. You've been responsible for at least 10 deaths since we've heard of you, and you only got 4 years, nigga. You should be praising God.
To the little Riley nigga, what the nigga who got shot in the studio, like how that shit just go away? Who shot that nigga?
You know, some paper, man. These niggas like bitches. They just want some paper. You feel me? So they could buy some tight ass jeans and some big ass gym shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. In any event, I appreciate you, my brother, for jumping on the pod and filling in for Dame, because we not done. Let me start this motherfucking benediction music. You know what I'm saying? Man, the snowman again. You feel me? Mary, that we let well, you the Dame version, or you the guest as well. So go ahead and give up your socials and shit, man.
Yeah, at TCE Pod on Instagram and X, on the Facebook, AJ Jackson. And man, like you just said, we not done, man. So to be expecting an episode from the Connected Experience sooner than you think, man. I appreciate you for having me, bro. It's always it's always a treat when players meet. You know what I'm saying? So, and we got to keep the flag going, man. So, and hey, man, just check us out, man, and keep rocking with the team, man.
For sure, man. And I it's been a long time since we had a TCE pod, man. I would love to hear a new TCE pod, man. The podcast game and landscape has changed, and it's more of a a streaming and a live and live in color thing as well. I got new mics. I got 4 wire. Well, I got 4 wireless mics. So man, whenever y'all want to do something, you know what I'm saying, I can pull up with a camera. We mic everybody up. We can get this shit cracking like we used to. You feel me?
Much appreciated.
When you see the blue and the black, you know where we at. Shop Talk Podcast. I'm not saying we the Rockefeller of podcasts, but we are Jay and Dane. Peace.